Alright, what's up guys? And today is my first what if of the channel. And today's what if is gonna be what if Naruto Uzumaki of the Hidden Leaf Village was a prodigy. Now, for this what if, it's gonna be different because I'm gonna say his skill level is just around Sasuke's at this point. And that means he's gonna get paired up probably on a different team, but you guys can just comment on that and see how it goes. And let's get right into it. Make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. Let's do this. Alright, and in this what if, we find a place in the academy where Naruto and Sasuke first have their first sparring match. Now everybody's woo-hooing over Sasuke because he's still supposedly super good and nobody knows about Naruto's skill. So, Naruto comes over and goes head to head with Sasuke, and basically everybody's thinking, wow, this kid is good. So, after he goes head to head with Sasuke for a little bit, Naruto actually takes advantage of an opening from Sasuke's kick and punches him in the gut, knocking him or blowing the wind out of him. And this makes Sasuke angry, so Sasuke charges at him and Naruto dodges, kicking him in the back and putting him on the ground. So this is the first sparring match, and Iruka calls it and says Naruto wins. So Naruto will continue doing this for a little bit, and lose to Sasuke sometimes and win until they know that Naruto is top of his class, with Sasuke coming in a close second. And we'll say that since Naruto is smart, he'll be reading books. So he'll go read on a couple ninjutsu, and then he'll be smart enough to think about stuff like that. And in the what if right now, I'm going to say he has wind release, and later on he'll unlock his lightning release and water release. Okay, so in these scrolls and books, he finds different jutsu. And let's say the first jutsu he has learned is the wind style gale palm and the wind style wind bullets. Now, I get the wind bullets is an advanced jutsu, but we'll say he learned it anyway because he found it. He learned about it. Alright, so he goes back to the academy and he practices on the 3 basic jutsus. And now, around this time, comes graduation. Naruto's so excited about graduation, he goes out to eat ramen, and all the girls are wooing by him now. So, when the day of graduation comes, Naruto walks into his classroom, and everybody surrounds him. So this is the graduation exam. So they all line up, and they call on Naruto's name first. Now Naruto walks up there, and to their surprise, makes 5 illusion clones of himself. And Uruka and them are shocked because they think a Genin would only be able to make 2 or 3 effective clones. So this shocks them, and they say he passes with being the first to pass and Rookie of the Year. So I'm gonna keep this short and say the Rookie 9 pass, but I'm gonna say only them because there's too many people to cover in the class. So Naruto's super excited and he continues training. But I feel like Naruto, he'd be smart, in his grades, but I feel like he wouldn't have any like awareness smarts. So I'm gonna say Mizuki. He has fighting awareness, but not any awareness smarts. So I'm gonna say Mizuki still tricks him into stealing the scroll of ceilings. But this time Naruto's smart. He has an extra scroll in his back. So Naruto basically, while he's out there, he copies down a bunch of jutsu. And he later, in doing the test, he finds out he has lightning, water, and wind. So he writes down all the lightning jutsu, all the water, and all the wind style. But Naruto also finds a jutsu called the Flying Raijin, or the Thunder God jutsu. So he copies this down into a scroll, even though knowing it might take a lot of chakra. So the first jutsu he practices is the Shadow Clone Jutsu, multi-Shadow Clone Jutsu. And since he's smarter and has decent chakra control, I'm going to say he mastered this one quicker than he does in canon. But then Mizuki comes up like he did in the original and canon and says, "You stupid little brat. I will take the scroll now for myself, and you shall die. But first, I gotta tell you this. There's a 9-tailed fox Jinchuriki. The 9-tailed fox that destroyed the Hidden Leaf Village is within you." And Naruto is in complete shock of this because he's a kind, smart boy. And as Mizuki throws his Demon Wind Shuriken at him, Naruto is actually fast enough because Eureka arrives late, and Naruto is fast enough to actually dodge the Demon Wind Shuriken and throw a kunai at Mizuki. And Mizuki thinks this is child play. He thinks Naruto won't be able to defeat him that easy. And then Naruto shows him his Shadow Clone Jutsu. Using the Kyuubi's chakra, he summons 1,000 Shadow Clones. And all these Shadow Clones scare Mizuki, but he's still fine. He still thinks he's fine at least. Some Shadow Clones use Gale Palm and some use Wind Bolt to create a giant wind style Gale Bullet. So this scares Mizuki really badly, and he tries to escape, but the real Naruto comes down and kicks Mizuki into the attack. Now this absolutely obliterates Mizuki. It cuts him, bruises him, makes him bleed. Now Naruto ties Mizuki up with all the and keeps hidden the scroll with all the jutsu he's written down. Now he returns the scroll of ceilings and gives Mizuki to Ruka and says, "Do whatever you want with him. He's a weakling." Now Naruto goes back the day of team assignments and for the Team 7 this year, it's going to be Naruto Uzumaki, Sakura Haruno, and let's say the bottom of the 9 is Shikamaru Nara. I get this takes away from the Inoshika trio, but it's the best way to keep a balanced team. So now they all go up to the top of the roof and say, and I'll tell you about the other teams later, but they go out they all wonder where Kakashi is because he's late. Kakashi walks in and says, "Meet me on the roof in 5 minutes. Meet me on the roof in 5 minutes." So Kakashi goes on the roof and says, "What are your dreams, goals, and aspirations? What do you want to do with your life? And what do you like to do, and what do you not like to do?" So Naruto basically says almost the exact same thing. He says, "I like to eat ramen, especially the one that Yuruka Sensei gave him at Ichiraku." He also says that he likes to train and read. Surprising. And he says he likes to master ninjutsu. And his dream is becoming Hokage, so people stop looking down on him and respect him. And he moves on to Sakura. Sakura basically does the exact same thing in canon, but with Naruto instead. And then he reaches Shikamaru, and Shikamaru says, "I don't have to tell you it anyway, it's just a drag." And that makes Kakashi wonder. That makes Kakashi think. Until as he tells him about the next exam. And obviously in the original, as they said, we already did a survival exam, but this one's different. He says, "Just meet me at the training ground the next day, and don't eat anything or you might puke." Alright guys, so that's where I'm going to end off the video. I hope you guys liked this What If Naruto Was a Prodigy, and I want to see feedback in the comment section below, and just see how it went. Okay, this is PG signing off.